Join me as I take on the challenge to unlock my true inner growth potential and see how far I can push myself. Personal growth is a topic that's really close to my heart, and I believe it's essential for our overall happiness and development as individuals. When we focus on growing and improving ourselves, we open doors to new experiences, relationships, and opportunities that can bring us joy and fulfillment. Fear, self-doubt, and limiting beliefs are just a few of the common barriers that prevent us from realizing our full growth potential. These negative thought patterns can be so ingrained in our minds that we don't even realize they're holding us back. For example, I used to believe that I wasn't good enough or smart enough to pursue my dreams, and that fear of failure held me back from taking action towards my goals. Societal pressures can also play a significant role in limiting our growth. We're often encouraged to conform to certain standards or expectations, rather than embracing our individuality and pursuing our passions. Another major barrier to growth is our tendency to settle for mediocrity. We get comfortable with our routines and the status quo, and we fail to challenge ourselves to be more, do more, and achieve more. I know I've been guilty of this in the past. I get stuck in a rut, feeling like I'm not making progress or moving forward, and it would take a serious wake-up call to get me out of that mindset. Then there are the people around us who might not support or believe in our abilities. This can be really tough to overcome, especially if those people are close to us. Lastly, our own procrastination and lack of accountability can be huge growth barriers. We might know what we need to do to improve ourselves, but we put it off, thinking that we'll get to it eventually. Or we make excuses for why we can't take action towards our goals. I've lost count of how many times I've promised myself that I'll start working on a particular goal or project, only to put it off or make excuses for why I haven't made progress. So, how do we overcome these barriers and unlock our true growth potential? One strategy is to practice mindfulness and self-reflection. By becoming more aware of our thoughts, feelings, and actions, we can identify the patterns and beliefs that are holding us back. We can then start to challenge those beliefs and replace them with more empowering ones. Setting clear and achievable goals is also crucial for growth. When we have a roadmap for what we want to achieve, we can focus our efforts and make progress towards our goals. Another powerful strategy is seeking feedback from others. This can be tough, especially if we're not used to receiving constructive criticism, but it's an amazing way to gain new insights and perspectives on ourselves and our abilities. I've had some really tough feedback in the past, but it's always been instrumental in helping me grow and improve. We can also surround ourselves with people who support and believe in us, and who will push us to be our best selves. One of the most transformative experiences I've had was when I realized that I had the power to choose my own path in life. I was stuck in a job that was draining my energy and creativity, and I felt like I was just going through the motions. But one day, I realized that I didn't have to accept that reality. I could choose to pursue my passions and create a life that truly reflects who I am. It was a scary and uncertain time, but it was also incredibly liberating. I realized that I had the power to create the life I wanted, and that's been a game changer for me. I'd love for you to take a moment and reflect on your own growth journey. What are some of the barriers that have held you back in the past? What strategies have you used to overcome them? Share your experiences in the comments below. And if you're new here, consider subscribing for more content on personal growth and development.